Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to a ramble session. I hope y'all are doing well. Here are my hands. Hello. Whew. Well, I am filming this ramble session on Sunday. We just got back from down south, unpacked everything, and yeah, I even unpacked my art bags. So, yeah. So, anyhow, the reason I am filming on a Sunday instead of tomorrow, which is my normal filming day, is because I'm not going to be here. I have a doctor's appointment that my husband reminded me about. Yeah, so we were on our way back home and he said, "Oh, when we get home, do you have to do a bunch of filming?" And I said, "No, I don't have to do any filming." And he was like, "Well, what about tomorrow? You're not going to be here." And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So anyhow, yeah, I hope y'all had a great weekend. We had been down south for, oh gosh, a whole week, a little over a week actually. We had a bunch of business at the other house, and where the house that we rent out. And so yeah, so we were over there cleaning, and my husband was putting up or ripping up carpeting and putting down flooring and all that jazz. So anyway, yeah, we got all that done, and the place is ready for the next renter, and he is a normal renter. You know, figuratively and literally. So we shouldn't have any problems in that area. So anyhow, so last week, let's see, I did not work too much on my book. Let me tell you what, okay? Some of these pages I did, I don't know, before I left, I do believe. And then these pages here, I did end up, sorry if there's a glare, I did end up doing these pages actually on a live that I did last week. And if you missed it and you want to see the replay, I'll put the link down below in case you missed it and you want to see it. So yeah, so I did, I finished up these pages because on the live I just decorated them. Excuse me. And then we chatted and all that good stuff. So that was a lot of fun. Again, if you missed it, go check it out. And we also started on some of these pages, but I have not finished them. As you can see, I still haven't found a place for this little pug. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. So there he lives for now. I don't know. And that, I just cut him out because I think this morning my dogs had awakened me quite early. And I did not look as happy as this pug, I can tell you that. So yeah, it's the 10th. I still haven't, or I mean, these days are the 9th and 10th of February. Today is the 16th of February. So have I gotten anything done? No, I have not. No, I have not. So, yep, I'm behind, and that is part of my life story, and I don't really care. It does not bother me in the least. I always have something to work on. That's the way I look at it. I really never look at it like, oh my heavens, I'm so behind. What do I do? What do I do? I just look at it like, you know what? I've always got something to do, right? My husband came and asked me a few times this weekend. I don't really know why. But he was like, oh, are you bored? I was like, babe, I am never bored. I am never bored, ever. So, yeah, probably shouldn't use the word never. I mean, I'm sure I'm bored at some point, but yeah, it's very rare. It's very rare that I'm bored. Okay, so I might be boring you. Excuse me, there's Fred. He's never boring. So I hope y'all had a very happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day because, you know, we show our love to one another every day. So this is what we did on Valentine's Day. I was looking at this beautiful view. Yes. Doesn't the ocean look gorgeous? Yeah, okay. So there's my sweet, beautiful husband. And we were out on the boat and we were fishing. Fishing only, no catching. So let's move on to something else. Excuse me, gosh. Okay, glue book. No progress on it. You know why? Because I'm still collecting images. Yes, I'm not sure when I'm going to start this series on my glue book. This is the only thing I have so far, and it's not even glued down. I happen to really like this little arbor piece, and I'm going to glue it in, and that'll be my first piece. Yep. But I haven't done it yet. I haven't started yet because, like I said, I'm still collecting images, right? So these are just random images, and then I have all of these images here, but I'm still, like I said, I'm still collecting, which, yeah, leads me right into another haul. Oh my gosh, yeah. Can you say, what the heck, Elizabeth? What the heck? Sorry for the glare. There we go. Yeah. You said, Elizabeth, that you were not going to be hauling anymore, okay? That you were going to stay away from the Salvation Army and stay away from the library, that you weren't even going to bring any more free books home. Okay, so I lied. I lied. I'm sorry. My husband, I had been like home all week. Yeah, pretty much. Like he had gone out fishing, and then the two of us on Friday, on Valentine's Day, went out fishing together. And but the rest of the week, you know, yeah, I was pretty much at home unless I was helping him at the other house. And so he was like, "Oh, let's go out, you know, get you out of the house, and you know, don't you want to go to the Salvation Army?" So yeah, it's all his fault. Okay, so while I was there, I was, you know, looking for anything really, but more specifically like flowers and plants and stuff. So this is one of the books I got, and the other day I started cutting images out, right? So these are all just images, floral images, plant images, right? Tree images, yeah. So little itsy bitsy images, yeah. So those are all gonna go into this bucket. Yep, all in there. Sorry for the glare. Okay, so this goes over there, that goes here. Okay, so yeah, home landscaping. I'm not gonna cut out any of these pictures, but oh, what was that? Okay, it did have, like here, right? Without the glare. See, all those beautiful pictures of plants and flowers. Love it, love it. Okay, so I'm busy cutting that up. And then I did find this book here at these are all from the Salvation Army, and I think all of them were like $3, not each, like all together. And then I got another Van Gogh or Van Gogh, however you want to say it. And this is actually, it's like a lot of the books at the Salvation Army are water damaged. Yeah, so that's really a shame, okay? But I can still use them, you know? I can still use these beautiful images, and I'll probably use a lot of these in my daily creative journal as pockets or whatevs, you know? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, the Starry Night. I love that one. The Starry Night. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful images. Okay, so I got that, which is like kind of sticky and yuck. Okay, oh, you know what happened? I wiped them off. I usually clean them, right? Okay, so then this is another book I got. Look how beautiful those images are. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna check and see. Here's something I found out, and I'll show you when I get down to this book here. Now, this book, I do believe, is in signatures. I don't know if you can see that, but it is in signatures. However, it's glued, all right? It's glued in. One of the things that you can do with a book like this, if you want to use like these pages as journal pages, you know, that you fold in half. Look at that pretty opening. That's so beautiful. Golly day. Okay. Or like that. How pretty is that? That would make a lovely pocket somewheres. Yeah. Anyhow, you can take a blow dryer, like a hot blow dryer, or if you have a heat tool, I don't have a heat tool, so I use a blow dryer, and you just heat up that glue in the spine and the pages come right out. I'll show you in a second. So yeah, so I got this book, which just has gorgeous, look at that, just beautiful pictures. You know, I love florals, I love flowers, probably because I have a black thumb and I can't even grow a fake plant, or yeah, I mean, I'm bad. I'm really bad. Look at that beautiful picture. Yeah, so I had to get that for my glue book and for my creative daily journal. And then I found this, which was really cool. And it's just a kid's book. And what I liked about this as well is that this is bound by staples. So I can take the staples out and then lift the whole page and then stick it in a journal. Okay, so, and the paper is just really cool. It's just really cool paper, and it's not all that old. let's see, what is that? 50, 60, 70, 76 from 1976. Okay, so it is a little old, but yeah. So I found that. That's gonna look cool in journals. And then I found this one as well, Australia's Wet Tropics Rainforest Life, and that's just a bunch of really pretty landscape pictures and some animal pictures. Look at that beautiful tree. So gorgeous. Yeah. So I got that. And then this is also bound with staples. So I could just take those out and use these if I wanted to. Use them in a journal, or like I said, cut out these pictures and use them in a glue book. So that'll be fun. I have no idea what this book is, but it has a nice fabric cover. It's John Shaw. I don't know. Okay, Nature Photographers. That's why I got this one. Aw, look at that pretty little bunny. Yep. So see flower. It just has, oh God, I love that. Yeah, it just had beautiful images. So I got this as well for glue booking and whatnot. This book was super cool. Now this one I got at the library for free with a donation, and it's super big and super thick. And this is what I was talking about. Excuse me. Some of these pages, well, first of all, this paper right here is super cool. It's matte finish, and it's like craft paper almost. It's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. And so what I did was I did take my blow dryer to it, okay, because these are in signatures, and it's a huge book. And then when I gave it a little heat, the pages came right out, and now I can use these in journals, right? These are just like super cool pages to use in journals. And what I mean by using journals, I mean making like a daily creative journal where I don't care what is on the page because it's going to get covered up with a tuck, tag, or pocket, right? So yeah, so I tore some of these out. You know, it just takes a little time. You know, you just heat up the spine and they come right out. And then let me show you back here. This whole book is about landscapes, so look at that. Sorry for the glare. Yeah, an island formation thing. These are just like from aerial views. They're all aerial views, and they're just really cool. So here's an example of a page that was glued into the spine. I put some heat to it, and it comes right out. Okay, it comes right out. So I can use this in a journal, right? As a journal page. And then if I wanted the image that badly, I could leave it and add a tip in or something like that. If I didn't care, I could just cover it up. So yeah, there's like a bazillion and one pages in here, okay? Over 300, including these fabulous craft kind of papers. So yeah, super fun. So I'm gonna spend some time doing that, taking that book apart one of these days, because you know, so many projects, so little time. So then while we were out as well, we went to Bell's, and there was the receipt. We had to return some stuff, and so my husband was like, "Oh, go look in the paper stuff and see if you can find anything." Well, yes, please. So these are from Punch Studio, and they're just beautiful little floral cards and envelopes. And I think on the back, no, it doesn't show. But I love using these as little tucks or tags or pockets or whatever in my journal. Super fun. And then I also found these two things. Now, they are clipboards. I don't really care for the clipboard necessarily. Again, this is Punch Studio. It is super pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. And it was only $4. Yeah. But that was, you know, mostly for the clipboard. What I wanted it for was this pad of paper. So yeah, it has a pad of paper attached to it. And you know how much I love pads of paper. So yeah, these will look great in a journal, as a journal page or whatever. And I'm sure they're 8.5 by 11, so you can just fold them in half, or whatever. They have lines on them. I like them a lot. Or I could put them side by side like that, you know, if you can see that. Yeah, there's, here, let me show you without all the glare. So see, there's the paper. It's super pretty. Let me see if I can peel this off. And there is that. It is a really pretty clipboard. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just don't know that I need a clipboard. But at any rate, I can put these two pages together like this, put a strip of washi down the center, and, or I could put them here. I'm thinking. Or I could go like this, because I'm sure they're like white on the back. I could go like this and just attach a piece of extra paper right onto this part and then cut it down or whatever and use it as a page in a journal. So yeah, lots of things I can do with this paper. I just thought it was super pretty, and we were returning stuff anyway. Okay, oh, I did want to mention, I think Kat, I don't know if you're watching or not, but if you are, I will put, she is Perfectly Imperfect. Yes, Perfectly Imperfect Crafts, maybe. I'm so sorry, Kat. You know, my pea brain, but you were on the live, and I do believe that you had asked about the magazine that I use or where to get it, okay? I know I'm like all over the place. Y'all know me if you've been on my channel, that's the way I roll. The magazine I was talking about where I got a lot of my images, for this, for which page, well, I get a lot of images from that book just in general. These right here come, if it's not too glary, yeah, this and this and this right here, yeah, they all come from the Mantra Wellness magazine, and I just love, I mean, look at that cover, right? Like, it has a journal here, it has, you know, a palette, it has pencils, I mean, this is not every single time, but let me get you another one. Here's another one, Mantra Wellness, okay? So yeah, they're super fun magazines, and they have really great articles. So when I'm done reading all the articles, then I go and chop it all up. And they are relatively inexpensive. My kids got me a subscription for Mother's Day, I believe. So yeah, they're $6 a piece. I'm not really sure if they come monthly or if it's like you get like 6 a year. I'm not really sure, but I will put the link to the magazine below. Yeah, because I love their graphics so much. They're so bright and colorful and fabulous. And then when I got home, which was interesting, I don't know why I'm getting this magazine. I have no clue. But since I'm, you know, gonna start gluing stuff, it's always fun to have images of figures, right? Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I might use that. I'm certainly not going to throw it away. If I don't use it for the images in it, I will use it as a glue book. In other words, I will use it like I use this one here. And I use the pages to glue my stuff, to put my glue on my stuff, and then put it in the book. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then you just turn the page once you're done with it. It's just so you don't get glue everywhere and you're not all sticky everywhere. And let's see, I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna try, okay, to work on a few flip throughs as well. Now, I'll show you really fast. This has gone on long enough, but this is my November, December. And I know, like, on my live last week, Journal with Dolly was on there. She's so sweet. She's in the UK. And so yeah, check out her channel. I'll put it below. And she was asking the question, like, she hadn't finished out 2019 journaling yet, and whether she should continue on with it or just stop and start new. And so everybody had their opinions and shared what they thought with her. And I'm kind of in the same dilemma because, you know, I have a lot of my pages in November done, and the journaling, I think the journaling, nope, see, some of the journaling is done. there's journaling, and some of it's not done. So, but you know what? I am so over 2019, but I still want to capture the memories. So I don't know. And I know, like, see back in here, I only have some of my stuff, you know? I only have some of my stuff. Like, here's when I did some watercolor with stamping. That was a lot of fun. Excuse me. But like here, you know, I need to make a pocket. Here I need to, or a tag, I'm sorry. Here I need to make tags. And here I did journaling. Let's see what this is. My beautiful gems at Disney World. No journaling, yeah. So some of the pages I have journaling, some I don't. Some I have pictures in, some I don't. You know, this was Thanksgiving. I didn't write anything, you know, so I'm not sure. But then, like, you get to December, and I did do a lot of journaling in December. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm just going to skip my flip throughs or just, like, you know, do a flip through as much as I can, share what I can. And if I don't have anything to share, then I won't share. But I want to get through the flip throughs of 2019 so that I can move on to when I finish my, wherever it went, yeah, when I finish my January, February of 2020, I want to be able to do a flip through of that with you guys. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the flip through. If there's stuff to share, there's stuff to share. And if there's not, there's not. And then when I get a chance on my own time, you know, when I'm feeling motivated, then, yeah, then I'll go ahead and finish it up. So at any rate, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week. And I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.